I was working away on problem 6 and realized that I had a malfunction. So let me start that one again. Number 6. Roger's total restaurant bill was $90.72, including a 20% tip and a 6% sales tax. Both the tip and tax were calculated based on the original amount. What was the original amount of the bill before the tax and tip? Okay, this is a tough question, so I'm going to start with writing out what we're dealing with. So we had the original amount of the food, plus we had the tax, plus the tip. Okay, we don't know the original amount, but we know that it was 100% of what they ate. The tax would have been 6% of the original amount. And the tip would have been 20% of the original amount. Okay. Again, this is all the food they ate. This is the tax, and then this is the tip. So I'm going to add those percentages. 100 plus 6 plus 20 makes 126% of the original. Okay. So let's put this into a proportion. Where we have 126 is our percent, the 100 is built in, and the of is the original. That's the part that we don't know yet. So let me just do it this way for this particular problem. Of means multiply. Original, we don't know, so we have 126 over 100 times the original amount. So let me go ahead and, or do I want to do it that way? No, I'm going to change my mind again. I'm sorry. Let's do it this way. Let's go ahead and use the proportion. So the other number that we have is that $90.72. Is that the 100% or the 126%? The 90.72 includes tip and tax, so that's going to be this number. And I believe this is going to give us what we need to know. So we're going to multiply 90.72 times 100. And then divide that by 126. And that is $72. That's what I was thinking. So this is the answer, if it's there. Yes, B as in boy. That is a tough question, in my opinion. All right, number 7. Which problem can be solved by finding 12% of a number? So 12% of a number. Okay, option A says there are 28 students in a class and 12 of the students are women. What percent of the students are women? So this one would look like 12 is blank percent of 28. So this is not it, because we're looking for 12 as our percent, and that's not what I'm seeing here. So this is a no. B, a cookbook has 75 recipes, and 12% of the recipes are for desserts. How many of the recipes are for desserts? So blank is 12% of 75. Okay, I like that one. But let's look at our others. Jean donates 12% of her income to charity. What percent of Jean's income is not donated to charity? Well, this would be taking her whole income and minusing her charitable contributions to get 88% that is not to charity. So that's not the answer I'm looking for. That's not 12% of a number, that's a number minus 12%. There are 12 movies showing at the theater, and 25% of them are action movies. How many of the movies are action movies? So this would be 20, let me write it as a problem. Blank is 25% of 12. So in this one, this is not it because the percent is wrong. In this one, we had the 12%, but it was subtracting 12%. And then finally, option E, in a survey of 300 people, 36 people said they do not chew gum. What percent of the people surveyed does this represent? So 36 is blank percent of 300. Again, we're looking for 12% of a number. So the answer I like is B, as in boy. Number 8. Nutritionists recommend that people consume 25 grams of dietary fiber each day. A serving of black beans contains 20% of this amount. If a can of black beans contains 4 servings, how many grams of dietary fiber are contained in the can? Well, a serving of black beans is 20% of this amount. What is this amount? It's 20% of 25 grams. So I'm going to set up a proportion where 100 is built in and the percent goes over that. 25 goes down there, and here comes the multiplying. So 25 times 20 is 500 divided by 100. So that is 5 grams per serving. And if the can contains 4 servings, that's going to be, let me draw you a picture to help you visualize. Here's a can of black beans. Oh, no, it isn't. Let's try it again. There we go. And the can contains 4 servings. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And each of those is 5 grams. So 5, 10, 15, 20. A can contains 20 grams of dietary fiber. 20 is 5 times 4. Okay. And that is answer D, as in dog. And I am to the end of this page, so let me check my answers. And this is page 26. All right. 3 is B, as in boy. 4 is C. 5 is D. 6 is B. 7 is B. And 8 is D. So we have those problems correct to this point. And let me put in another dividing line. And we will start page 27 in the next video.